Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyem Akshabhir Yajatraha Sthirairangai Stuštavamsas Tanubi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddashrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are studying Prashnopanishad belonging to the Atharva Veda and sequel to the Mundaka Upanishad, and we are studying the reply to the fourth questioner. Fourth questioner, Shankaracharya says, is taking us away from this relative world towards the Nirguna Brahma. And the questions are many. He is asking the questions. Let us see from the first mantra of the fourth chapter. Athaha enam sauryayani gargya papracha. Sauryayani garga ashlim Bhagavan etasmin purushe kani swapanti. Who sleeps in this purusha? Now the sleep should mean both the sleep with dream and the sushupti. Both are called sleep. So in this sleep, who sleeps? What will be the answer? Indriya sleep, then we see dreams. Then mind also sleeps, then we see the deep sleep. Kani asmin jagrati, who is waking both in dream and in deep sleep. And the answer is that the 5 functions of prana are waking. All the 5 functions of prana. Breathing, 2 functions. Then blood circulation, another function. And digestion of food, another function. And udana. We think udana only transmigrates. But every day udana functions. So these are functions. Jagrati. Katara esha deva swapnan pashyati. Deva means he feels that it should be a conscious entity who sees dreams. Katara means 1 out of 2. Which one out of 2? So body sees the dreams or mind sees the dreams? Indriya sees the dream or mind sees the dream? Between 2. It should be body and mind. Kasya etat sukham bhavati. That is in deep sleep. Because dream is not always sukha. Sometimes sukha, sometimes dukkha. But here, of course, he will take good persons. And in good persons, even in dream, they will get good dreams. Kasya etat sukham bhavati. Who is that which experiences happiness? Kasminnu sarve sampratishrita bhavanti iti. This is again about deep sleep only. All these, body, indriya, mind, etc., become one and stay. In whom? These are the questions. And the Pippalada Rishi starts replying in the second mantra. He tells that all these become one, like the sun collecting its rays. And when the sun rises again the rays come out. So, in the dream state, all these, who sleeps is the question, no? So the indriyas do not function. Indriyas become one with the mind. Indriyas have come out of the mind. And when we sleep, Indriyas get tired and they become one with the mind. Pare deve. Somebody beyond the Indriyas and conscious entity, apparently, there they become one. And so, he does not hear, he does not see, he does not smell, he does not taste, he does not touch, he does not greet, he does not eat, he feels no happiness. What is the meaning here? Nanandayate. His generative organ is not functioning. And he does not excrete and does not do any activity. And people call it that he has gone to himself. Swapiti. And in the third, next question is who wakes? So pranas wake up. And pranas he has equated with different fires of the sacrifice. And pranagnayo, plural. Apana, prana. So these two keep up breathing in and out. So they are waking. In the fourth mantra, food is being digested. That is samana function of the vayu. And mind is like the yajamana, because the results mind is going to get. Ishta phalameva udana. So the desired result is udana. Enam yajamanam aharahar brahma gamayati. So this udana, yajamana is mind. So every night, every day, means every night, he takes that mind to Brahma. That means happiness. So evidently, this is about the wise man. Because otherwise in dream, he may feel trouble also. So every night he takes him to Brahma. Brahma here is Akshara Brahma. Then we came to the fifth mantra. And fifth mantra was, in dream, who sees his own glory? No, the question was simple. Katara esha deva sapnan pashyati. Who sees the dreams? In the reply, because a good person is being talked about, so he says in Sapna, he sees his own glory. He experiences his own glory. And what he has seen before, that is his. What he has heard before, that he hears. Where he has moved in different countries or different directions, that he experiences again. And then he says, Prati Anubhavati. Prati Anubhutam, Prati Anubhavati. So whatever he has experienced, all that he experienced. Then he says, Drishtam cha adrishtam cha. Now drishtam means seen in this life. If it is totally adrishta, how will he see again? So adrishta means not seen in this life, in previous lives. And you know, sometimes it is a mixture. But that is what he sees. The mind sees what is seen and what is unseen in this life. Shrutam cha ashrutam cha. What he has heard in this life and not heard in this life. Anubhutam cha ananubhutam cha. What he has experienced in this life and not experienced in this life. Satcha asatcha. Not absolutely untruth, huh? The gross forms and the subtler forms. That all he, whatever he has experienced, he sees. Sarvam pashyati. So sarvam does not mean the whole world universe. Huh? Whatever he has experienced, he sees. Experienced or non-experienced, that means experienced in this life or past life, all that he sees. And then he ends by saying, Sarva pashyati. That means, Sarva again is not the whole world here. Whatever he sees, he himself becomes that and sees. Because other than mind, there is no outside world at that time. So the mind itself becomes all the objects. Becoming all the objects, he sees all the objects. And we were reading the commentary, and atra esha deva swapne mahimanam anubhavati. We have seen the commentary up to this. And a new point came in between. Swayam Jyoti Bhagwan Brihadaranyaka says, so that also has been explained very nicely. Why it is said that in dream he is Swayam Jyoti has been explained nicely. And now we come to what he sees. Drishtam anupashyati, that we have to see in the commentary. So if you turn pages of the commentary and come to Katham Mahimanam Anubhavati iti uchyate. You got it? Huh. So Katham means in what way, what types. He sees his Mahima, that is being told. Uchyate. Yan mitram putradi va purvam drishtam tad vasana vasita putra mitradi vasana samudbhutam putram mitram iva va avidyaya pashyati iti evam manyate. That means he has seen whatever his friend or son. No, the impression is there in the mind. Vasana, vasita. Vasana means impression. Vasita means impressed by the impressions, colored by the impressions. And from that vasana, putra mitradi vasana samudbhutam. From that impression, something rises. What rises? Putram mitram ivo. So as if he has added there, as if means he is not seeing putra now, mitra now, but as if he is seeing putra and mitra. Because from the impressions of putra and mitra which he had seen, again he sees as if putra and mitra. Pashyati iti evam avidyaya pashyati. That means the wrong knowledge is continued. As in waking state, so in dream state also the wrong knowledge is continuing, subject-object perception, and so pashyati iti evam manyate. He feels that he is seeing the same thing in dream. Tatha shrutam artham tad vasanaya anushrunoti iva. Here also iva. So he has heard some sound, some music, some conversation, and the same has become impression, and according to that, as if he is listening to the same thing. Deshadig antaraischa, deshantarai digantaraischa prati anubhutam puna puna tat pratyanu anubhavati iva avidyaya. So he has gone to different countries, he has traveled in different directions, and there he has experienced many things, and the impressions of those are there. So as if he is seeing them again, same, as if, by wrong knowledge. So that continues. Tatha drishtam cha, now next clause, drishtam adrishtam. Tatha drishtam cha asmin janmani, adrishtam cha asmin janmani, janmantara drishtam iti artha. So, seen in this life, unseen in this life. That means seen in some previous life. Atyanta adrishte vasananupapatti. If he has not seen at all, from where the impressions will come. So in dream nothing new is seen. Evam shrutam cha ashrutam cha anubhutam cha asmin janmani kevalena manasa ananubhutam cha manasa eva. So like seeing, hearing also, what he has heard in this life, not heard in this life, means heard in previous life. About next anubhutam, he says that seeing, hearing has been gone. So anubhutam means only by the mind what has been perceived. So what he has thought and what he has conceived and what in that time dream he has seen. So that which he has seen by the experience by the mind alone, not by the indriyas, kevalena manasa, and ananubhutam cha in this life. So in past life he has seen manasa eva janmantare anubhutam iti artha. There also experienced by the mind only in some previous life. Then real and unreal. Satya paramartha udakadi, paramartha relatively. Real means the real water, etc. Example, asatya marichi udakadi. This is available, so he has taken water. That in the desert we see mirage, we see water, that is not real. So that also he sees again. Whatever he has seen, real or unreal, impressions are there. So even if it is unreal, impressions are there. Asatya marichi udakadi. Kim bahuna, what more to say, ukta anuktam sarvam pashyati. That means we have described certain things, but we have not described everything. So whatever we have said, we have not said, all that is sarvam of this category. He sees. Sarva pashyati, sarva mano vasana upadhi san. Mind is like the upadhi. And mind is everything which is seen. So he becomes like that and sees everything. Sarva mano vasana upadhi san. So sarva means, sarva pashyati means all the impressions of the mind is like upadhi. He becomes, he actually is not that, but mind is that. So he becomes like that. Evam sarva karanatma manodeva sapnan pashyati. So the soul of all the indriyas, relative term, mind, he sees in the dream. So the question is fully answered. Then another question was, who enjoys this happiness? That was the next question. Kasya etat sukham bhavati. So definitely it is about deep sleep. So he replies, first he has to explain deep sleep, And then tell what is happiness. Sa yada tejasa abhibhuto bhavati. Read, you are reading, na?
Sa yada tejasa abhibhuto bhavati.
Atra esha deva swapnan na pashyati.
Atra esha devaha sapnan na pashyati.
Atha tada
Atha tada
etasmin sharire
etasmin sharire
etat sukham bhavati.
etat sukham bhavati.
So when he becomes overpowered by teja, teja means the body heats up and he sleeps. He becomes overpowered by it. Then this deva mind does not see dream. At that time, tada, at that time, in this very body, this happiness he gets. Who feels happiness? That is not directly given in the answer. That happiness is seen. So when the mind stops seeing dreams, then this happiness in this very body is felt. Let us see the commentary. Sayada mano rupo devo, the mind is being called God because conscious entity, yasmin kale, saurena pittakena. So, this is called in the body, medically, pitta. And due to, it is called sanspitta. So, some heat up from the sun. Pittena tejasa, that is the tej. Nadi shayena, it is throughout the nadis, this teja. Sarvato abhibhuto bhavati. So the mind becomes overpowered from all sides by the teja in the nadis. Tiraskruta vasana dvaro bhavati. So mind has to give up all the doors to the impressions. Mind has become overpowered. So the doors to the impressions are closed.
Because of this pitta.
Tiraskruta means giving up. Vasana dvaro bhavati tada sakarane, along with the indriyas, manaso rashmayo hridi upasamrita bhavanti. So all the rays, mind and with all its rays, where they go? To the heart. So in deep sleep, mind is only in the heart. In waking state, center of the mind is always in the heart. In waking state, the waves of the mind go throughout the world, through the indriyas. In swapna, it does not go through the indriyas, projects itself, and within the body, the mind is functioning, remaining in the heart. Now in deep sleep, it withdraws from all of them and goes to heart only. Hridi upasamrita bhavanti. Yada mano darvagnivad avishesha vijnana rupena krishnam shariram vyapya avatisthate tada sushupto bhavati. So, he goes to the heart, has been told, and now he says he is throughout the nadis in the body. Now, daru agnivat, if you have put fuel in Agni, it has burnt. So now the Agni becomes Shanta, like that. Krishnam Shariram Vyapya Avatishtate Avishesha Vijnana Rupena. That means no particulars are experienced. Experience is there, but no particular experience. Avishesha Vijnana Rupena Krishnam Shariram Vyapya Avatishtate Tada Sushupto Bhavati. So first he has defined Sushupti. Then he is called Sushupta. Atra etasmin kale, so at this time, Esha mana akyo deva, this God which was called the mind, swapna na pashyati. He is not seeing the dreams also. Darshana dwarasya niruddhatvat. Dwar means the way, avenue, so that has been closed, stopped for it. Its capacity to project things is stopped. Mind has become tired. Tejasa. That is due to that teja in the body. Atha tada etasmin sharire etat sukham bhavati. So in this body, this is the happiness. What is the happiness? Shankar explains. Yad vijnanam nirabadham avisheshena sharira vapakam prasannam bhavati iti artha. Vijnana means experiential knowledge is there. Nirabadham, unobstructed. Avisheshena sharira vyapakam, without any specification pervading the whole body. That means prasanna. Prasanna means tranquil, happy state. That is called prasanna. So it becomes like that. So through sleep, he is showing that the reality is beyond. It is there. No specific knowledge, but happiness. So that happiness is experienced. You understand? I have given you so many times 2 sentences to represent that. I knew nothing, I slept happily. Now, at that time, where do they go? How do they go? Indriyas and mind, that is described. Sa yatha somme vayansi
Tayatha Somya Vayamsi
vaso vruksham sampratishtante
Vaso Viksham Sampratishtante
evam ha vai tat sarvam
Evam Havai Tat Sarvam
pare atmani sampratisthate.
Pare Atmani Sampratishtante.
Last question was there, na? Where they get established. Now he gives an example. Vayamsi means birds. Vaso vruksham means the tree in which they normally stay. Now, see one thing. The birds in the morning, in search of food, they fly in this direction, that direction, that direction. And how they keep the geometry proper, we do not know. But as soon as it is night, straight line they come to the tree where they live. That is being described. So he has seen in waking state, dream state, but when everything becomes overpowered, the Tat Sarvam. Tat Sarvam means Indriya's body, everything. Indriya's mind, everything. Pare Atmani Sampratishtite. Now this Atman which is beyond mind, the reality, there they come back. That means in deep sleep, every day we sleep with God. Every day in another Upanishad, we embrace God and sleep. And that is the happiness. But we do not know. We have our eyes closed and go there. So not knowing that, as soon as the mind becomes fresh, it comes back to the mind. As soon as the indriyas become fresh, it comes back to the waking state. But actually, through this deep sleep, they are showing that they go back to Atman. Commentary. Etasmin kale avidya kama karma nibandhanani karya karanani shantani bhavanti. At this time, those which work under wrong knowledge, desire and karma, nibandhanani, that means bound by these. Karya karanani, body and indriyas. Shantani bhavanti. Become tranquil, become peaceful. They do not function. Teshu shanteshu atma swarupam upadibhir anyatha vibhayamanam advayam ekam shivam shantam bhavati. So when all them become peaceful, then up till now, due to upadhis, it appeared as if he is seeing different things in dream and in waking state. Due to upadhis, it appeared as if he is seeing different things. Anyatha vibhavemanam, in a different forms. Now, all those, it is being shown now that the nature of the reality is Advaya. Nothing else there. Ekam. Ekam means one in all beings. I am so and so is not there in deep sleep. Ekam. Shivam, absolutely auspicious. Shantam means without possibilities being disturbed. Bhavati. Etam eva avastham prithvivyadi avidyakrita matranu praveshena darshayitum drishtantam aho. So, matra. Matra means like impressions or the smallest particles, the Panchabhutas, making the body. So all that enters into deep sleep. We do not feel body. So where has body gone? It has gone into that sleep. Darshayitum drishta. The Rishi wants to show us this. So he is giving the example of the birds. That is the commentator's introduction to the mantra. Sadrishtanto. So that is the example. Yatha yena prakarena somya priyadarshana. Somya means by seeing which you feel happy. Priyadarshana. Literally good to look at. Good looking boy. That is because of the mind question. Vayamsi pakshino. Vayamsi means birds. Vasartham vruksham vasavruksham. The tree where they stay is called vasavruksha. Prati sampratishthante gachanti. They go and sleep there. Evam yatha drishtanto, like this drishtanta, vai tad vakshamanam sarvam para atmani akshare sampratishthite. Vakshamane. That means in next mantra we will tell you what all goes there. Tat sarvam hai na? So tat sarvam, he comments all that which will be shown in the next mantra. Kim tat sarvam? What is that sarvam? Prithvi cha prithvi matra cha.
पृथिवी च पृथिवी मात्रा च
Apascha apo matra cha.
आपश्च आपो मात्रा च
Tejascha tejo matra cha.
तेजश्च तेजो मात्रा च
Vayuscha vayu matra cha.
वायुश्च वायु मात्रा च
Akashascha akasha matra cha.
आकाशश्च आकाश मात्रा च.
The five elements, huh? 5 elements in the body and their subtle parts. Chakshuscha drashtavyam cha.
चक्षुश्च द्रष्टव्यं च
Eyes and that which is seen by the eyes. Subject, object, gross, subtle, everything. Shrotram cha, shrotavyam cha.
श्रोत्रं च श्रोतव्यं च
Ears and what is heard by the ears. Granam cha, and he gives all the details, huh? Nothing should be left. Granam cha, ghratavyam cha.
घ्राणं च घातव्यं च
The organ of smell and whatever is smelled. Rasascha rasaitavyam cha.
रसश्च रसयितव्यं च
Organ of taste and whatever is tasted. Tvakcha sparshayitavyam cha.
त्वक्च स्पर्शयितव्यं च
The organ of touch and whatever is touched. So, Jnanendriyas are over, huh? Anything remaining? Eyes, ears, smell, rasa, touch, every 5 organs. Huh? Now come to Karmendriyas. Vakcha vaktavyam cha,
वाक्च वक्तव्यं च
the organ of speech and whatever is spoken. Hastau cha adatavyam cha,
हस्तौ च आदातव्यं च
hands and whatever is taken by the hands. Padau cha gantavyam cha,
पादौ च गन्तव्यं च.
feet and wherever the feet go.
We missed one line.
Hmm?
We missed one line before that. We missed one line. Upastha.
Yes. Hastau cha adatavyam cha, upasthascha anandaitavyam cha.
Upasthascha anandayitavyan cha.
Upastha means the organ of generation. And its function is Anand. Evidently, sex Anand. So, whatever that upastha and its objects. Payuscha visarjitavyam cha.
Payuscha visarjayitavyan cha.
Payu is the indriya of excursion. So, payu and whatever is given up. Padau cha gantavyam cha.
Padau cha gantavyan cha.
Feet and wherever is gone. So, 5 karmendriyas over. Feet is taken in the end. Manascha mantavyam cha.
Manascha mantavyan cha.
No, the inner organ. Mind and whatever is thought in the mind. Buddhischa bodhavyam cha.
Buddhischa bodhavyan cha.
Buddhi is understanding and whatever is understood. Ahankarascha ahankartavyam cha.
Karascha ahankartavyam cha.
Ego and all those things about which ego is done. Chittam cha chetayitavyam cha.
Chittam cha chetayitavyam cha.
Chittam is the tranquil state of the mind where the memory rises. So chitta along with all the memories. Tejascha vidyotayitavyam cha.
Tejascha vidyotayitavyam cha.
Now that tej, which was overpowering everybody and that. So that tej and whatever is overpowered by that. Pranasya vidharayitavyam cha.
pranasya vidharayitavyam cha.
So in the same order, he is going back and is telling the prana which sustains his body, all the five functions.
So all of them merge into.
Huh?
So all these things, they become merge into the Atman.
All of them go to Atman.
So going means what?
Going means being established in that with its support. Understood your question? So all these combinedly work for our body, na? Pararthena. So they do not function now. Now, this statement you are doubting because pranas were told to be waking. So again we should say the man of knowledge is being described.
Oh.
Understood?
This is from
Like previously he had said, it is the stuti of man of realization. So same thing applies here. And same thing, not only about deep sleep, but about giving up the body also. That also was told there. Understood? So this is the description. You see, for a man who gives up his body, it is being told now, through deep sleep, Swarup is being shown. So, about pranas, it will be described here itself, or in Mundaka Upanishad. Na tasya prana utkramanti, yaiva sarve samavaliyante. So that is your question. So your question is about deep sleep, and the answer is about deep sleep or death of a man of knowledge. So his pranas, he has told, Udana takes somewhere, his pranas do not go anywhere. Here itself they get merged. Where they get merged? In the self. Now you understood? So evidently this description is about a man of knowledge. Okay? Question solved? So Shankar says that this is gross, subtle, subject, object, all. That is the meaning. Prithvi cha sthula, Panchaguna. Panchaguna means Prithvi contains Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, all. They are the gunas. Prithvi. Tat karanacha Prithvi matracha. And from where the Prithvi has come? From its cause. What is that cause? Gandha tanmatra. Prithvi matra means Gandha tanmatra.
What is tanmatra?
Tanmatra means that much. Tanmatra. Matra you don't take here matra measurement. Matra means that much. So, Prithvi matra, the subtle element Prithvi, is only Prithvi. When it is mixed, combined with other elements, then gross Prithvi gets 5 gunas. So understand, the subtle elements are called tanmatra, that much. Akash, that much. That means only sound. Then Vayu, only Vayu. Now when they become combined, then they get these gunas. See? So tan matra means that much, not mixed with other things, not combined with other things. So this is the meaning of the matra here. Matra has different meaning. There matra was impressions, and matra sometimes means measure. So here matra means tan matra. Matra you have heard na, in Bengali, in all Indian languages. So that much. So Prithvi matra means Gandha tan matra, only smell. Tatha apasya apo matra cha. Now he is not going to describe which that name of the quality. So apo matra. Tejasa tejo matra cha. These 5 elements, tej element. So tej, gross, and tej subtle. Vayuscha vayu matra cha, air and its subtle. Akashascha akasha matra cha. So Shankar sums up and says, Sthulani cha sukshmani cha bhutani iti artha. So all the gross and subtle elements. That is the meaning. Tatha chakshuscha indriyam rupam cha drashtavyam cha. So chakshu means indriya and rupa is what it sees. So rupa also and eyes also. Now the description gross and subtle. Now the description changes to subject and object. Shrutram cha shrutavyam cha. So Rup he explained for chakshu, like that all indriyas. Shrutram cha shrutavyam cha, घ्राणम च घ्रातव्यम च, रसश्च रसयितव्यम च, त्वक च स्पर्शयितव्यम च. So ज्ञानेन्द्रिय is over. वाक् च वक्तव्यम च, हस्तौ च आदातव्यम च, उपस्थश्च आनंदयितव्यम च. One thing we notice here that there was no taboo not to speak of that. Straight away they are telling. Payuscha visarjayitavyam cha, padau cha gantavyam cha. Again Shankar sums up and says, buddhindriyani, karmendriyani, tatha cha uktani. So organs of knowledge and organs of karma and their objects have been described. Manascha purvaktam, mind was already told. The combined, the mixed elements of all. Mantavyam cha tad vishaya. Mantavya means the objects of the mind. Tad vishaya. Buddhischa nishyatmika. Buddhi is the determinative faculty of the mind stuff. Bodhavyam cha tad vishaya. So bodhavyam means whatever has been determined. Ahankarasya abhimana lakshanam antakaranam. So ahankar means also the inner organ where the ego rises. Ahankartavyam cha tad vishaya. And whatever object that ahankar rises, that objects. Chittam cha chetanavad antakaranam. Why it is called chittam? Newly we are hearing. I am hearing first time. We know chitta is the tranquil mind. But it says chittam cha chetanavad antakaranam. And when the mind is very peaceful, the light shines in that. So chitta means mind which is lighted. Chetanavad antakaranam. The inner organ when it is lighted. Chetayitavyam cha tadvishaya. And its objects. Objects of memory or any objects in that tranquil state. Tejascha tvagindriya vatirekena prakasha vishishta yatva taya nirmasyo vishayo vidyotayitavyam. Now, teja here is not the shine of the skin, but there is a teja of the character, which is seen through the skin. That means when a man is sitting in many people, he shines. That shine, not shine of the Tvagindriya, but that which is seen through the Tvagindriya, that shine. And then, what is object of that? Pranasya sutram yada chakshate.
विद्योतैतव्यम means
हाँ?
विद्योतैतव्यम
विद्यो तो कहाँ पर आया मुझे?
ये प्रकाश विशिष्ट या
हाँ, त्वगिंद्रिय व्यतिरेकेण प्रकाश विशिष्ट या त्वक. The shine of the Tvagindriyas, but not of the Tvagindriyas.
त्वगिंद्रिय व्यतिरेकेण प्रकाश विशिष्ट अच्छा या त्वक.
Prakasha Vishishta ya Tvak. That skin which shines, but not shine of the skin. Nirmasya Tvak Taya Nirmasya. That which is illumined by that. Vishayo, whatever objects. Vidyotaya. That is Teja and Vidyotaya. That original word of the mantra, Vidyotaya, is repeated. Vidyotaya means object of the Tej.
Object of it.
Now Pranasya. So Pran here is Sutram Yada Chakshate. Because we are talking of God now. The universal reality. So Prana is the name of Hiranyagarbha. And it is also called Sutratma. Tena Vidharitavyam Sangrathaniyam Sarvami Karyakarana Jatam. So if you take in the Veshti, then Prana is that thread which holds on this body. Understood? Body has different parts, different indriyas. How it is sustained as one unit? There are flowers or beads, and when you pass a string through them, it becomes a unit. So that is the meaning here. So prana in an individual, the 5 functions and all that keep the body as one. That is sutra. So it does not necessarily refer to the universal. Within a person, prana is called sutra. Because of that, the body is held together. Tena vidharitavyam sangrathaniyam. Sangrathaniyam. Sangrathaniyam means thread passing through the beads. So, vidharitavyam means supported, means like the thread in the beads. Sarvami karyakarana jatam pararthena samvatam namarupatmakam etavad eva. So all the karya and current, body and its parts, they have come together for the Atman. We had read that previously. And Shankar says, everything which is name and form is included by organs and gross and subtle, subject and object. So all that has names and forms has been included. And it goes to Parayatmani Sampratishtate. Here only the details. Previously in the 7th mantra, Pare Atmani Sampratishtante has been given. So which are all they? Which Pare Atmani Sampratishtante is this? All the names and forms. Now, one more thing goes. I.
Oh.
In all this, Ahankar is a different thing. But the very I consciousness has not been told. So that is told in a separate mantra. Esha drashta,
Esha hi drashta,
sprashta shrota grata rasaita,
prashta shrota grata rasaita,
manta bodha
manta buddha
karta
karta
vigyanatma purusha.
vijnanatma purusha
स परे अक्षरे आत्मनि
sapare akshare atmani
संप्रतिष्ठते.
sampratisthate.
Eshai, this very, who was the seer, toucher, hearer, smeller, taster, thinker, determinator, doer, all Indriyas have been included. Doer, Vijnanatma Purusha, one who knew himself as I. Okay, that Purusha. Here Kosha is not told, Vijnanatma Purusha, the Purusha who felt I, who had the experience of consciousness, special consciousness, I. So, he also, Pare Akshare Atmani, in the Akshara Atma, Brahma, which is beyond, in that Sampratishthate. So, man of knowledge is there, no? He goes there. Now, man of ignorance also goes there, but without knowledge. Atha param yad atmarupam jala surya kadivat bhoktrutva kartrutvena iha anupravishtam. Iha anupravishtam. That means that which in this body, like the reflection of the sun, what you call the reflected sun, and main lakshanas where I am the enjoyer, I am the doer. That I which is only a reflection of the reality and which feels I am the enjoyer, I am the doer, that which has entered in this body, that Esha drashta. So Esha he explains in this meaning. This means that which has entered here, which is feeling I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, this. Esha drashta. He is the seer. Sprashta, Shota, Grata, Rasaita, Manta, Bodha, Karta, Vijnanatma. So, all that he does not explain now, only explains Vijnanatma. Vijnanam, Vijnayate anena iti, Karanabhutam, Buddhyadi idam tu Vijanati iti, Vijnanam, Kartrukaraka rupam tadatma. So, when we experience, these means of experience are many. But who knows? That I. His means of knowledge may be many, but the person who knows, that is Vijnanam Kartrukaraka Rupam. For a verb, it requires many karakas, but there is a Karta Karak. That is the doer. Doer as a factor of Kriya. That I. He is trying to explain that I to us. Tadatma. Vijnana Atma is there, na? That type of soul. That Svabhavo. Tadatma means that is his nature. Vigyatru Svabhava iti artha. So the sum total is one who is the experiencer by nature. So very nicely explained that knowing is done through various organs, but the person who knows, that means karakas are there, but the karta karak, in the grammar, karta karmacha karanam sampradanam ityadi is there, na? So that karta of the karakas. Ityahu karakani shat. You know that.
Shat karaka.
6 factors of a kriya. Karta, you read on if you like. Shloka is there, grammar shloka. Karta karmacha karanam. Sampradanam tathaivacha. Apadanadhikaranam. Apadan and adhikaran. Apadanadhikaranakam. Karanam. Ityahu karakani shat. 7 vibhaktis are there. But sambandha is not a karak. So, these 6 karakas. Karta means the doer. Karma means kartru ipsitatamam karma. That action mainly affects what? That is karma. Karanam, the instruments of work. Sampradanam is also object. But sampradanam means for whom. Example. I give a fruit to Rama. Fruit is the karma. And Rama is the sampradana. You understand? He also appears an object. But that is indirect object. For whom? And object directly which the work affects. Mango is the work which is given. Apadana. Apadana means from there it goes away. That is apadana. He jumped from the wall. That is apadana. And adhikarana. Adhikarana means the support or the body or the place where this is happening. Location. These are the 6 karakas. So, kartru karaka rupam. Tad atma, tad svabhavo. Vijnana atma. So, atma means its nature. Vigyatru svabhava iti artha. So, knowing is his nature. Then Purusha, every word is explaining. Purusha, karyakarana sangata ukta upade purnatvat Purusha. Here, Purusha means Purnatva. What Purnatva? All this karyakarana sangata ukta upadi. This, not which is real nature, upadi, all this combination of body and indriyas, etc., filled with that. So, Purnat, Purusha. So, different vyakhas come for Purusha. Such a Jala Suryakadi Pratibimbasya Suryadi Praveshavat Jagadadhara Sheshe Pare Akshare Atmani Sampratishtati. So that also, such a, like the reflection of the sun going back to the sun. If the water is dried up, where does that go? Reflection. It goes back to the sun. Like that he is going. Where? Jagadadhara Sheshe. Sheshe means what remains if the pot is broken? The support of the whole universe. This is a devotional term, Jagadadhara. Jagadadharam, where comes in some music. Huh? Jagat Uddhara is a different thing. Jagat Adhara. There is a Dhrupadhar, some music is there. Jagat Adhara. Pare Akshare Atmani. So Atma here means the Para Akshara Atma. Some Pratishtate. All they become one and established there. So, hey, time is gone. Gross and subtle, subject and object, and the I, which is Karta, all of them go back to God. Okay? We'll take the remaining next Wednesday. A crossed. Om Madram Karne Vishrunuyama Deva Madram Pashe Makshabhir Yajatra Sirai Rangai Tuštavamsas Tanuvi Vyashema Deva Hitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddashrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.